So this one, the Patreon poll for February, Love is in the Air. And apparently there's a sequel that just came out or recently came out or is coming out. Hong Kong, 1962. Is it like a chance encounter? Oh!
你幾多人住啊？
我同我太太兩個人。
哦，
不如試下隔離啊！
隔離有房租咩？
係啊，隔離顧先生個仔啊，啱結咗婚，咁咪搬咗出去啦，間房都想揾人租㗎。
Interesting. Okay. But he's married.
先生，點用過你咁多家私啊？哇！呢個櫃唔係我嘅喎。有搬錯？隔離㗎。
As if they're moving at the same time. I guess it's move-in day. That's so funny.
嗱，呢個先轉到先生啊！
佢公司有事派咗出門啊，下個禮拜先翻。
將黃媽幫弄啊！
唔使客氣，先睇我自己嚟得㗎啦。
先睇下我妹妹將弄啦啊！
She seems nice. It's so funny, the apples on the wall, the apples in the bowl.
你攞出啲廿幾隻出場啊！
我唔食啦，趕時間啊，我去飛機場㗎。
老先生住你啊？
係啊。
咁啊，快啲過弄啦，好啊！唔好意思，你翻嚟啦。
That was an interesting shot.
我自己嚟得㗎啦。陳太咁家去邊啊？
哦，佢要接飛機嘛，佢先生翻嚟啦。
Another hand shot of her wedding band. Interesting. Oh, that's his... It's interesting how, maybe it's just me, how they're showing the hands like that.
你今次走好耐啊？執咁多嘢㗎？
到而家頭半個月㗎。
俾咗電話我太太啦嚇。
打咗啦，我話咗你會夜翻。
你未食飯啊嘛？我翻嚟買嘢俾你食啦。
我唔使客氣啦，我自己出嚟食
如果你做完嘢我仲未翻嚟啦，你走先啦，我自己會閂門。
I love seeing all the different patterns everywhere.
真係唔好意思啊，咁遠要你帶個電飯煲翻嚟。
順手啫嘛，唔使咁客氣啊。
未俾翻錢你嘅添，個電飯煲幾多錢啊？
你太太俾咗錢㗎啦。
哦係咩？
有冇講俾你聽啊？
Oh, weird.
佢呢排開嘢，佢翻咗嚟我都瞓咗咯。陳太未翻啊？
我諗佢就翻㗎啦。你有嘢揾佢啊？
冇，有個朋友遲啲要去新加坡，想睇下陳太公司有冇啲平啲嘅船飛啫。麻煩你哋唔好意思喎。
合咩氣啊？打隔離鄰舍應該嘅。
So people just left their doors open, like in apartments, it seems? Or maybe it's just that floor.
幫我打電話約陳太，話我聽日上你公司攞一兩帽，順便請佢飲茶啊！
我同佢講咗啦，叫佢帶翻屋企，聽朝幫佢攞翻嚟俾你。
唉，未啦，我一於跟你翻屋企。
快走啦，我好多嘢做啊。
咁啊，我走先啦，一於喺你屋企等你啊！
炳啊，炳！
周生，顧生喺咪度啊？
佢落咗樓喎，唔記得買報紙啊？
係啊，我轉頭翻嚟啊。
我幫你揾下。
唔該你。
係咪呢張啊？
係啊。
我以前都有追㗎，所以我好明嘅。睇小日都攞亂，迷過下咁啦。以前我仲諗住寫武俠小説㗎。
咁點解唔寫啊？
諗幾都諗唔到點開個頭咁咪算。我有儲埋啲武俠小説㗎，要睇你攞過去。
我下次先再煩你啊，唔該你。
唔使。
I have so many things that I want to start in my head, and then I'm the same. I just give up before even starting. I'm like, eh, I forget about it.
唔使啦。
These shots are so
今晚我
beautiful.
翻夜，今晚我會夜㗎，你唔使嚟接我啦。
佢走咗咯
喎。係咩？仲諗住接埋佢一齊食宵夜添。
喎。佢冇話你知咩？今日收早。
Whoa.
可能翻咗屋企都未定。我翻去先啦。
好啊，拜拜。
Yikes.
乜你吹到遠係咩？
誒，出軌出馬咩？冇講咁多，袋住沙皮你先。哎呀，最衰都係嗰個海啦，佢係醫院探我，臨走嗰時俾咗2隻貼士我睇，咁有誠意，咁啊線都唔拆，仲攞埋啲老婆款，諗住去搏一搏啦。點知輸到眼光光，豬豬淨得2蚊，俾我走去。
With $2?
人到咁，你仲要揾女人啊？
我諗住去沖你下啊嘛，
又話輸剩得翻2蚊，
Yeah, seriously, that's what I'm wondering.
仔嚟嘅，好易話為嘅啫，賒住先都得。
呢啲嘢有得賒住先嘅咩？
兩三日後讓佢攞翻咯，諗住幾廿蚊好容易攞翻嘅，過晒期添。
咁點啊？
So I need $30.
誒，唔好講，剩30蚊你。
10蚊留翻嚟擲袋，呢啲攞去啦。
咪行街見到你老婆咯，
有乜唔出奇啫？
出奇咪出奇，不過好似同埋一個男人一齊。
或者佢啲朋友嚟咧？
好啊，我提醒下你咋。
So he's not confronted her, or we don't know if he has really, because they don't show us the inside. Like, they don't show us the couples together.
又會咁早翻嚟嘅？
我見唔係幾舒服，咪早啲翻嚟咯。
你邊度唔舒服啊？我有藥㗎喎。
唔使啦，我瞓下得㗎啦。
我唔阻你啦。
你老婆啊？同你老婆講咗未啊？咁你又唔好再揾我。
Oh. Yeah, you know what? Earlier, when he said, "Oh, your wife told me," she didn't tell you? Or your wife already paid me, or whatever that interaction was? I was like, oh, that's interesting, because they're not showing the spouses, but they're having their own interactions. Oh, man. This is so beautifully shot.
話俾佢聽啦，佢威報可能要遲1兩日先至到得，問下佢有冇問題啊？哦。
1962 was divorce. Probably not super normal. Just put up with it, maybe?
我幫你斟杯咖啡。
唔該晒。
And they're not showing us her ring finger now. Like that whole scene, I was looking for it.
條呔好靚喎。
你覺得我換咗條呔咩？
細心睇都覺㗎。
我走先啦喎。如果陳生嗰邊有問題咧，你打電話嚟天香樓揾我啊。
點解換咗條呔嘅？
我都覺得佢太花咗啲。
But okay, do they? So he doesn't know who with. She knows. He knows his wife is unfaithful, but I don't think he knows it's with his neighbor, whereas she knows the whole story. Oh my God, this movie is so beautiful. I'm so happy I'm watching this. Like, I'm just really enjoying it.
呢排唔見你先生嘅？
係啊，佢公司有事派咗佢出門。
唔怪之成日面當撞到你咯。
一個人費事住啦。係啊，你太太咧？呢排都唔見佢。
佢媽媽身體有啲唔舒服，翻咗我家探佢啫嘛。
早唞。
早唞。
下次先啦，慢慢打。
They're so nice. Well, no, she went to work first.
周生，點解會過咗嚟呢邊嘅？
冇，我過嚟叫顧太聽電話啫嘛。咁夜嘅你？
係啊，啱睇咗場戲啊。
我翻過去先。
你今早拎住嗰個手袋咧，唔知喺邊處有得買咧？
你點解咁樣問嘅？
我見個款幾骨子，想買一個送俾我太太啫嘛。
周生份人對太太幾細心啊！
過兩日佢生日，又唔知買咩俾佢好。
嗰個手袋我先生喺出邊做嘢時買俾我嘅，佢話香港冇得賣嘅。
I'm pretty sure he saw his wife with that purse, right? And he just wanted to confirm.
我都有件事想請教下你嘅。
咩咧？
你條呔喺邊度買㗎？
我真係唔知喎。我啲呔全部都由我太太幫我買嘅。有一次佢公司派佢出門做嘢，佢買嚟送俾我嘅。
又會咁巧嘅嗬？
They're doing the same thing.
我先生都有條呔同你一模一樣嘅，佢話係佢事頭送俾佢嘅，所以日日都戴住喎。
我太太嘅有個手袋同你嗰個一模一樣。
我知道啊，我見過。
God, that gave me chills.
我仲以為得我一個人知添。
I don't know if I'm crazy, but there's so much hand language. Like they're both carrying something in their right hand, and their left married hand is empty. And there's other things I picked up on I'll talk about after. But I don't know if I'm reading too much into it.
你咁夜都唔翻屋企，你老婆唔會話你嘅咩？
慣㗎啦，佢都唔理我嘅。你老公唔出聲啊？
我諗佢都瞓咗㗎啦。
不如今晚唔好翻屋企啦。
我老公唔會咁樣講嘅。
咁佢會點講？
總之佢唔會講啦。
總會有一個人開口㗎啦，唔係佢講啊，邊個講？
你咁夜都唔翻屋企，你老婆唔會問嘅咩？
慣㗎啦。
I'm so obsessed because I'm like, when they're talking about their spouses, now their stuff, their left hand is occupied. Like he's got his in his pocket, she's carrying stuff now. That's the first time we've seen her smile, I think.
我真係講唔出口喎。
我明嘅，邊個講有乜所謂？
其實你知唔知你老婆係點㗎？ 你幫我叫啊！
點解？
我想知道你老婆中意食咩咯。
That table's way too high. Eating like this.
Aquellos ojos verdes que yo nunca besaré.
你今日做咩打嚟我公司啫？
冇嘢做，想聽下你把聲啫。
咁你以後都唔好打俾我。
陳太，陳生有冇小嚟能佢㗎？啊，隔離周生㗎。
Oh man.
佢封信寫啲咩？
冇咩啊？
你估佢哋依家做緊啲咩？
It's crazy. But are they actually into each other? Like, they're kind of playing roles and they're upset about their spouses, but I can't figure out if they actually like each other or if they're just doing this. If they're just playing this game kind of thing. Wow. Wow. I'm sure the other movies in the poll are also good. Just thank you guys for voting for this movie. It's so beautiful.
發燒咯，佢老婆又唔喺度，睇見咁可憐，落街買啲嘢俾佢食啦。佢話口淡淡，想食啲芝麻糊喎，真係翹口。
哎呀，老師少嘢啦。係啊，佢加翻嚟啊？誒，呢日做啥？我突然之間想食芝麻糊啫嘛。
And she said earlier, I don't like cooking for myself.
咁啱嘅？
係啊，去街啊？
唔係，成晚都冇食過嘢，諗住落嚟食碗麵啫嘛。
唔係啊，就冇咩做，所以睇咗場戲。
係咩？好唔好睇啊？
麻麻地啦。
自己個恩大把時間，想做咩咪做咩咯。結得翻係難啲㗎啦。
如果一個人你自己做得好咪得咯，但係當兩個人相處嗰陣時，得你自己做得好係唔夠嘅。
不過我唔想諗啫嘛，又唔係我做錯，點解每日要問自己做錯啲咩啫？無謂嘥啲咁嘅時間啦。
咁你有咩打算啊？
呢幾晚瞓喺張床嗰度揭開啲武俠小説，我想寫翻。你咁中意睇武俠小説，不如幫我手寫啊！
咁好啊，我盡量啦。
未多謝你芝麻糊添。
唔好客氣，我咁啱煲開啫嘛。
佢又咁啱，我想食芝麻糊。
係咩？咁啱嘅。
I'm just going to lean into what I was talking about with the hands because like now they're collaborating. They're still married, but now they're leaning more into them being together. They're collaborating on something. So then in that scene, he had something in both hands. He had a cigarette in one hand and the pen in the other. She's holding both pages open. Like they're showing both of their hands being occupied.
點啊？顧生有冇事啊？
飲醉酒啫嘛，又會咁早翻嘅。我諗佢哋坐一陣就走㗎啦。
And they obviously use a lot of framing as well, which we can talk about afterwards.
要啲湯啊！
咦，孫太，過咗嚟打牌嘅？
冇嘢喎，今日得8先咋。
不如你瞌下先啦，佢哋打完我叫你。
咁你咧？
我寫埋段嘢先。
寫到邊啊？
大最後出場。
加咗大最後咩？
啱啱諗到。
誒，周生，咁早翻嚟啦？
見唔係好舒服，咪請日假咯。
唔舒服而咁到路別街。早晨，打完啦，孫太。
咪啊，要聲要翻工，俾佢走先咯。
Played all night that has to go to work.
你有冇幫我打翻公司請假？
打咗啦。
佢哋有冇問你係邊個？
冇喎。
Dude, she's been there all night. They both still look amazing.
阿何生知道我老公出咗門㗎。
咪帶翻咗嚟咯。
其實咩都係自己認住。平時我成日過嚟㗎啦。
唔知佢哋會點諗喎。
A little bit though, like who cares what they think? Like I get it. I get the panic and I get, but at the same time, they actually aren't doing anything bad yet. And their partners are cheating, so who cares if their partners find out? Oh my god. They're just stuck in there. Like, don't you have to go to the bathroom ever?
走啦。
This looks worse, leaving his room after all this time.
侬哪能出嚟加嘢啦，鄭總？
係啊，今日公司多嘢做啊。
呀，陳太，我出質難噶啦。
哦冇，我真係夾腳啫嘛。
So I don't know if those are her slippers or his wife's slippers that she borrowed, or did she forget them behind?
遲下可能要寫多份報紙啊。今日有人打埋嚟約稿，
咁快啊？咁你嚟得切㗎啦？
所以咪揾定地方
做咩啊？
寫嘢咯。雖然我哋自己知道冇嘢啫，我唔想人哋誤會你。
其實主要都係你自己寫啫，你唔使預我㗎啦。
We're past that point now where earlier I said, oh, but I don't know if they actually like each other. They do at this point anyway, I would say, yes.
They told us las dulzuras.
我哋啲打鑼嘅揾佢。
and bring.
What the heck?
我冇諗過你會嚟。
我哋唔會好似佢哋咁嘅。你老實話俾我聽樣嘢啊！你出邊係咪有個女人啊
He's like, I spent all my time with you.
黐線㗎你！
Oh, that's her husband. Never mind. Never mind.
你係咪有個女人啊？
冇啊！
你唔好講大話啦！你望實我，我問你，你出邊係咪有個女人啊？
係啊。
What? Wait, what?
你唔係咁啊嘛？佢兜口兜面同你講話。
Oh.
我冇預佢咁快答我，我唔知點反應。
再嚟多次啊！
你係咪有個女人啊？
係啊。冇嘢啊嘛你。
我估唔到真係會咁傷心。
屎啫嘛，都唔係真嘅。冇事啊。 冇咁啦。
你今晚會唔會過嚟㗎？
做咩啊？
呢兩日俾人追稿，話我寫得慢喎，過嚟幫我手啊！你幾點得啊？
I wonder if the clock signifies months instead of hours to show us how much time has gone by.
你追佢上去啊！如果俾人接到，有多嘢講嘅。咁不如你翻上去先。跟住擺車嘅喎，咁你上去係又一樣。
Oh my god. It's just a plain umbrella.
不如你翻上先啦，我等我做得幾嘢。
我陪你一陣。
They could have easily just bumped into each other on the street. I know when you're in that situation, you're like overly cautious and paranoid and you think of the worst possible scenarios, but most of the time, people aren't thinking that deep. The people around you.
我知你唔會離開你老公，我想行下。
有冇諗到你真係會中意我？
我都冇諗過。嗰陣時係想知佢點開始，而家我知，我以為自己冇嘢，但我開始擔心你老公幾時會返。
我以後唔會再揾你㗎啦，好好地睇住你老公。傻嘅事啫嘛，唔好喊啦，又唔係真嘅。
今晚唔想翻屋企。
How times have changed. Remember he first tried that? So much time has gone by.
係我，如果有多張船飛，你會唔會同我一齊走？
Or maybe it's not months. Well, no, because it started before the 12. I'm going to go look at it after. This is the movie that you just want to rewatch over and over again because I feel so much of it is intentional in what they're showing us. But I was just thinking about coming full circle or I don't know.
Y así pasan los días.
Hands of the clock. Hands, you guys. That's crazy.
係咪有人入過間房啊？
冇喎。
冇，我唔見到嘢喎。
見咗咩啊？
你知唔知啊？以前有啲人咧，如果心裏面有啲秘密，你知唔知佢哋會點？佢會走上山度揾棵樹，喺棵樹嗰度挖個窿，然之後將啲秘密講晒入去。講完之後就揾啲泥封咗佢，咁啊秘密就會永遠都留喺棵樹度。
咁鬼辛苦啊！我就揾個女仔發泄啊嗰個啦。咁係啊，好似我呢啲人直腸直肚咁，邊有心事啊？
我邊有心事啊？
Because she doesn't smoke, does she just bring his cigarette to her lips? She wants to smell the aroma of what it's like to be around him. Well, we've never seen her smoke anyway.
喂？喂？
Siempre que te pregunto, tú contestando, quizás.
Ah. 1966, 3 years have gone by.
哎呀，東大你會嚟㗎啦！
係啊，我見咁耐冇探過你。
沈先生嚟好不啦？
幾好啊，有心。
Wow.
咁啊，我實在係不大捨得離開香港嘅。不過現在自從顧先生顧太太搬出之後啊，要出門啫。
咁間屋點算啊？
賣出去呢，真唔捨得。想想還是租俾人家啦。
咁你諗住租幾多錢啊？
誒，我半夜都租俾侬啦。
我諗下。係啦，依家啲咩人搬咗過隔離啊？
現在啊，隔壁鄰舍大家都不來往嘅。顧先生顧太太嚟嘅辰光， 大家真是闹忙得嘞，想起来也开心。侬讲是伐？
哦。
請問顧生喺咪度啊？
顧生啊，搬咗好耐咯喎。
孫太仲住喺隔離個，
搬咗啦。而家咁亂，
而家隔離住咗咩人啊？
冇清楚喎，得個女人同個細路仔住㗎咋。
Quizás.
容生行得未？行得。快啲啦！
Wow. I have 2 pictures I've taken of that place on my walls. Oh, wow. Is it over? Oh my god. I feel like this movie's gonna end and they're not gonna be together. Like, I feel like we're at the end. Yeah, 'cause so much of it was through windows and frames. Oh my god. Wow. Well, I'm so excited that there's a sequel. What an incredible movie. I love this so much. I'm 100% going to watch the sequel. I don't know if the sequel is them, because this feels so intentional to end the movie this way. Like, not exactly passing ships in the night, but kind of the message that we're getting here. There's something that could have been. They had an emotional affair, but part of me doesn't even want to label it that way. I think they found friendship and comfort and security with one another. So yeah, of course that is an emotional affair. They never followed through with anything physical. They don't even kiss. The most they do is hold hands, which brings me back to such a recurring theme that I kept noticing throughout the movie. And there's so much more. Like I said, the framing, the windows, what they show us, the way sometimes they're hiding faces, sometimes they're showing us different parts. They're blocking like certain parts of the scene so it appears as though we're peeking through. Whenever he and his wife are communicating, we're always peeking through a window, so we're just like peeking into their relationship without getting the full picture. We're only getting a glimpse of it. With her at work, we're always peeking through a window. When he's conversing with her, it's through the window frame of him at work, which, like, the whole movie has so much symbolism, and this is a movie that I definitely that I will rewatch for sure. It was so good and beautiful. But for the hands, some of the stuff I noticed at the beginning when I first noticed it, and I don't even think I said anything. Well, I won't go through the whole movie, but very early when they first meet, and I was like, oh, they're showing her wedding band. They're showing her hand on the door frame of her apartment with the wedding band on. But then the first time she goes to his apartment just to peek through the door, say something, she's resting her right hand on that door apartment. So he's very much, the unmarried hand. He's very much represented that way. Just within that scene, that's the way I picked up on it anyway. I'm like, her apartment with her husband, and she holds the door frame with her left hand, and then when she's talking to him, she's holding the door frame with her right hand. And then I started to notice like the shifts that I pointed out when they were walking, and how they were using that kind of symbolism to tell a story with their relationship. And as they got closer, before they even got closer, there was a scene where I think it's just before they start collaborating and working together. See, I don't even remember. There was something she was doing and it was bouncing back between both hands because she was starting to feel confusion, like her loyalties. Are they with her husband or are they with him? Not necessarily just her loyalties, but her feelings, what she wants, where is it lying now in between the two hands. And then when they started collaborating and spending more time together, they were both showcasing the movement and both hands holding things, like they're holding space for both relationships in either hand because they're so torn. And then as the movie progresses, we start to see them show the right hand more and more. And even when she goes to visit his apartment in Singapore, she's doing everything we see, like she's rubbing the bed and it's all with her right hand. And I'm like, at one point I was like, I feel like I'm reading too much into this, but I don't know that I am, because this seems like a film made with care and intention, and there's just so much more to it, I believe. And that's why, well, one, I really, really enjoyed it and I think it's worth rewatching. But one of the reasons I'm excited to rewatch it is just to pick up on all the nuances and all the thoughtful decisions that were made in making this movie. Now I'm going to look up the sequel for this. Oh, wow. The official follow-up to In the Mood for Love, which was filmed in 2000, is the 2004 film 2046, which acts as a loose thematic sequel. So interesting. And it's the same actors. I don't want to read anything else about this. I guess it's the same director and same actors, but I have a feeling it's either going to be following them in a different story as different characters, or we're getting a different version of the story. Like the story we saw, like, I don't know. I'm not going to read. I'm going to go into it blind. But it's called 2046. So I wonder if it's set in the future. I don't know. Thank you guys so much for picking this in the movie poll. One, I'm happy I put it on there. Two, I'm so happy you picked it. I still want to watch the other ones from that poll because I put them there for a reason. They all look really interesting. They all look good and well made. But wow, I really, really, really enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this reaction. Really excited to hear your thoughts on this one. So I guess we'll see you in the comments. Thanks again, and see you in the next video. All right, bye.